Well, good morning, everybody. All right, I've got one person's coffee kicked in. Everybody ready for Christmas? No. Oh, okay. We'll see if we can fix that by the end of service. But I'm up here today because my name is Thomas Barnett. I am the student pastor here at Image Church, and I have the honor and privilege of serving with our student ministries. And today I'm going to get to give you the 2024 year in review for Impact. And because I want to make sure I stay on time, I've written it down. So here we go. So it's such an honor to stand before you in the morning and share this credible journey that we've had in 2024 with Impact Student Ministries. This year has been filled with growth, learning, and powerful moments that I'm excited to reflect on all that God has done in our lives. You're going to see pictures floating behind me. Check it out. You might see your faces up there, students. Let's start with some of the lessons that we've learned this year. One of the first things we discovered is how we as teens are changing. And it's, to be honest, sometimes those changes can be a little overwhelming. Will you wake up one day and you feel like you don't look or think the same as you did yesterday? But the beauty of it is, when we change, God gives us the chance to grow. Through that growth, we begin to see ourselves more clearly, and more importantly, we begin to see ourselves in Him. This year, we learned that the change is a part of the journey, and it's through the change that we experience real growth in Jesus. We also spent time exploring our unique gifts. Each of us is given special abilities and passions, and this year we learned how to cultivate those gifts through our relationship in Jesus. Whether it's serving others, being a friend, or simply showing love, we've seen how our gifts can make an impact on the world around us. Another lesson that we've focused on this year is forgiveness. We've spent time discussing what it truly means to forgive, not just others, but ourselves as well. Forgiveness isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. And as we've learned, forgiveness leads to freedom, freedom to healing, to grow, and to move forward. Now, one of the highlights this year was our worship series that we did over the summer. We learned that worship isn't about so much more than just singing songs. Is more than just singing songs. There we go. It's about giving God our hearts, our time, and our lives. Worship happens in every moment and every chance we make, and when we choose to give God our all, it means the world to Him. This year we learned to worship with everything we have, and that has been life-changing. We are so blessed with 3 amazing opportunities this year. We learned from incredible speakers at our winter lock-in, our summer youth conference, and our fall lock-in were all powerful moments that encouraged and empowered us to grow deeper in our faith. But here's the thing. Impact Student Ministries is so much more than just Sunday nights. It's about doing life together. We're a family, and that means we support one another in every part of life. Our students don't just show up here on Sunday mornings. They're involved in every area of church life. In fact, 95% of our youth volunteer in some capacity here at Image Church in one of the departments somewhere. And that's something to be proud of. I want us to give our students a hand for that one. But it goes beyond that. I've had the honor of attending countless sporting events, band concerts, musicals, plays this year, supporting our students as they thrive in their passions. Our students lead their own Bible studies with their friends. They're living out their faith in their schools, their families, and their communities. I've had the privilege of having deep conversations with them, helping them navigate the ups and downs of life as a teenager. We laugh together, we cry together, we play games together, ruthlessly, and we truly do life together. And it's an honor to be part of that. As we reflect on our growth this year, I'm in awe of what God has done. Our numbers have grown, but more importantly, our faith has grown even bigger. We had 31 students at our winter lock-in, 12 at our summer youth conference, which was double the attendance from last year, and 40 students at our fall lock-in just a few weeks ago. We had the largest regular impact service attendance in our church's history with 30 students on a Sunday night. Our students are hungry for more for God and more of His Word, and they're bringing their friends. And it's not just about what happens here at church. I hear stories every week of students praying for one another at school. Students, again, starting Bible studies with friends. Students bringing their friends to church. I've said that multiple times. I don't know if you know how big of a deal it is for a teenager to bring their friend to church. It's almost unheard of in other areas. To see the students take that step of faith and publicly declare their love for Jesus is one of the most powerful moments I could ever experience. Now, before I wrap up, though, I do have to share my personal favorite moment from this year. During the fall party, we had a tacky thrift store outfit competition, and let me tell you, we saw some crazy outfits. If you want to see those, I just tell you to go check out the Impact Student Instagram. There's some fun ones on there. But never in my wildest imagination did I think I'd see a mini version of Pastor Thomas walk through the door. I mean, talk about a blast from the past. Let's take a look. And to make it even better, he actually won the Tacky Thrift Store contest that night. Not sure how I feel about that. But if you look at the real me, it kind of makes sense. And to be honest, it was definitely one of the things I won't forget. It's one of the highlights of my year. And then through it, it made me wish I had the solid brown hair again, no grays, and I wouldn't mind being at back of that high school weight either. So that was pretty cool. But back to the important things. To all of the students, I just want to say this. Thank you. Thank you for your commitment to your faith, your willingness to grow, and your passion to serve others. You inspire me every single day, and I consider it one of the greatest honors of my life to walk alongside you in this journey. I am incredibly proud of each and every one of you. I can't wait to see what God has in store for you in 2025. But I know this. Together, we are going to continue to grow, continue to learn, and continue to make a difference in the world for Jesus. Thank you all for being part of this ministry, and thank you for allowing me for the privilege of serving as your youth pastor. I love you all.